What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Pokemon Dungeons and Dragonites. It's been a minute. That's okay. Schedules are hard, but we're still joined by the same old friends who have been here. Go ahead and say hello.
Hey, it's me, Eric, and I play Silver Rowan, a Pokemon trainer who likes to specialize in Rock-type Pokemon training.
And hey, howdy, hey. I am Ariana, and I play Marina, who, she's a fan of Psychic-type Pokemon, but, you know, I spend most of the time with my Articuno. No biggie.
And I'm Tyler. I play Leaf Nadim, future champion of the Kanto region, founder of the Fighting-type Gym, game show superstar, friend of Item Ito, puncher of microphones, master of the Firebird Moltres, purifier of the Pokemon Tower, inventor of great ideas, lover of fine potatoes, co-dad of little baby girl, dismantler of the posters, wearers of sunglasses at night. And I don't remember if I had a more recent one.
I think that might have been the last one, because you had some for when you were in the fake place. And I'm Chandler. I'm your professor. We're back playing some Pokemon D&D. Like I said, it has been a minute, so I'm going to give you a quick recap of what happened. All of the friends, including their friend Gray, was trapped in a simulation done by Will, a member of the Elite Four. After they broke out of said simulation, Will left them with an ultimatum to help him deal with another member of the Elite Four, Bruno, or he would probably kill their friend. You know, I guess friend is a loose term for Josh. Some of them like Josh. Josh is great. He's being held as collateral, being stuck in a simulation unknowing. They filled in Misty. Misty informed them of some Mega Light Stones she could get for them. They went and saw Sabrina. Sabrina gave them some probably really well-needed therapy for Silver. And before they decided to head off to Cersie Island to deal with whatever may be happening with Bruno, they walked into Master Blake's gym. Do we have questions?
Seer of Illusions.
Oh, is that the...
That's the one I forgot.
Yeah, really important.
It was
So,
on my character sheet. It wasn't in Discord like the other ones were.
as you're walking into Master Blake's gym, I think I gave you like a rough description last time, but just to give you so it's more fresh in your mind, as you enter in this gym, it's very surprising how different it is from the last time you entered in this, from the amount of money you funneled to Master Blake with the explicit instructions to make this something amazing. You were immediately seen in the middle of the foyer a large gold statue of Master Blake. Flanked on either side is Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, both in a fighting pose as Master Blake stands in the middle, arms crossed. To the right of the statue is a large marble desk for a secretary. There is not currently one working there, but above this desk, hung on the wall in an ornate frame, is the photo taken of Leaf, Silver, Marina, and Master Blake. Behind the statue is the entrance to the gym itself. As you step forward, stepping past the statue, you see a large gym that runs from left to right. On each side of the entrances are 3 high bleachers for people to sit in. The battle area is slightly lifted off the ground, and you can see a roaring river below it. The water is then run back up through the back and dumps out to create a waterfall. As the 3 of you step inside, you look around and you see what you could assume is Master Blake, wearing his gi and carrying a lot of paint buckets, sees you out of the corner of your eyes, trips and goes, "Oh, whoa!" Hits the ground, paint splatters everywhere, one can comically hitting him on the top of the head before rolling away as he looks up. Hey guys, what you think of the place?
Master Blake.
Like starts.
Done!
It looks good, right?
Did you spend all the money on the statue?
No.
How's the waterfall look?
Like, are you asking me or are you asking Master Blake?
Master Blake.
He looks up and he goes, It's nice, isn't it? It's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, it.
But the statue looks great.
I did spend a lot of the money on the statue. I wanted first impressions, right?
Right.
Sure. Yeah, I feel that. If there was a percentage out of the entirety of the funding, how much percentage-wise went towards the statue?
Really quick. I need to roll. That was a 3 on his deception.
80% of it.
Up to about 80, 85. He goes like 20.
I believe you.
It's not a lot. It was. I got a good deal. Right, Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan standing off in the corner, just like immediately sees you all and just turns around and walks the other direction.
Well, Master Blake would never, ever lie to us. We've been so good to him.
True. So I believe you.
Drops his head in shame.
Oh,
Okay, good.
good.
Like 83%. It was like 600, 700 gold.
It was like all the money.
Okay.
A lot of the money went to the statue
Yeah.
So, Master Blake.
and the marble desk.
And the marble desk.
Highly unnecessary. The statue, I can understand.
Okay,
First.
Master Blake, I'm going to look around. I think we're all in agreement. You're going to sell the marble desk,
Are you sure?
right?
Here.
Okay.
And he like he like scrambles up and he grabs your arm and he tries to pull you towards the marble desk. Just sit behind it. Sit behind it just for a minute. Have a seat. How's it feel?
God.
Powerful, right?
Expensive.
It feels like something that we should not own in our fighting dojo that we're trying to make sure is legitimized.
I knew I should have
As
went
a-
butcher block.
Yeah. Put
Fine.
the blocks in right now.
I'll get rid of Hitmonlee. Call the. We're gonna return it, okay? Can I keep the statue? It's technically
You can
non-refundable.
Statue.
Okay.
Yeah. You can keep the statue.
Thanks. I was really excited about that. I think it's really nice.
Master Blake, any other funds that we can give towards this? I think has to go to finalizing the big picture here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, was the
how
picture
much
not
is-
large enough? As he turns to look at the framed picture, I should have blown it up. I knew I should have went bigger for
You
the
should
picture.
have blown it up. Mr. Blake, how much money do you have left?
That's such a
In the
loose
Like, do you have the books handy? This is an audit. Ooh,
book.
We're here for an audit.
The books.
Haven't been keeping up with anything, huh?
No.
Well-
Was that? I just thought it was money, and then just spend it.
Yep.
Was that?
Okay. Hey guys, okay. I don't want to make any decisions without, the whole crew here. And I know that I just kind of had a mental breakdown with Sabrina. So,
Are you
I
okay?
totally understand if I'm not on.
Master
Yeah,
Blake puts
yeah.
a reassuring hand on your shoulder.
So she taught us about grounding, and I said, "Oh yeah, Master Blake knows all about grounding because he's, a fighting type, and you have to be
Well, actually, I
grounded."
don't know a lot about ground Pokemon.
Oh.
Tend to primarily.
Fighting type Pokemon.
So, anyways, back to my point. I totally get it if this isn't the direction we want to go. It's not because we don't trust you, Master Blake, but what if we got a project manager? Do we think we could pull some funds together? I mean, I'm willing to drop 800 right now to help go towards this project.
I mean, if that's what you guys think would be best, I suppose. Probably wouldn't hurt.
I appreciate your input, Master Blake.
I have just the person. I know you said you wanted someone grounded, but I have the opposite of that. But they're really smart, and pulls out a quick Pokeball and he tosses it, and a Kadabra appears.
Yeah, great. So I feel
you
like
remember the Abra you gave me? I evolved it, right?
Oh, that's pretty neato, Kabito. But
Were you thinking like a person? Like
respectfully, Master Blake, this is a conversation between the angel investors right now.
Oh, right. I will clean up the paint. And he goes over and just like starts like.
Hey, Master Blake, before you leave.
Yeah. And he. Oh, you were doing a high five. Sorry, I was around the corner cleaning up the paint.
Yep,
and
that's why I called you back. Yep.
High five. Sorry, I was around the corner. Yeah, I was awkward.
Sorry, I couldn't see you, so I'm just kind of throwing my hand at you.
Fair enough. All right, I'm gonna go.
Okay, so I know this isn't our top priority. It's just while we're here. I mean, I can look up. I'm gonna pull up my phone and look up, construction project managers, builders, etc. Look up a price range, any information.
Didn't we do this?
I looked up someone I think who can make a statue.
No.
If I remember correctly, you looked up for it, but I don't think you hired the people who renovated the gym, and it was paid for. You all did that and gave Master Blake the money, and he paid for it.
Oh.
But you don't know how much that cost, and you don't know what Master Blake did with the rest of the money. From everything you can see, it looks like a majority of the funds you gave him were left over after he paid for the construction crew. And at that point, he then used the rest of it for his statue and a nice desk.
So it looks like it's pretty much coming to an end of what we paid for.
Yeah, the construction has pretty much finished. It looks like... So it doesn't look like corners were cut. It does look nice. It looks maybe not on par with some of the Pokemon League sanctioned gyms, but it looks a lot better than it used to. The theming is kind of a little all over the place, as far as like a connection to fighting gym. But the little waterfall, while it's not like a roaring waterfall, it's pretty nice. It goes down at like kind of water streaming below it, like as you look over, and then it goes back up and feeds into itself, constantly, rotating the water.
So it's more tranquil than it is.
Yeah, more tranquil than like rough, maybe more
Roaring.
meditative than.
Okay.
Fits.
It could be like, yeah. All right. Well, what do you guys think? Is this something that we want to put more money into right now?
I don't have a lot of money left.
I'll be honest, I don't have my usual notebook, so I don't have no idea how much money I have.
I'm doing all right, guys. I'm doing pretty good, I gotta say. But
well, I'm silver. And
okay, hold on
I have a lot
a
of money.
second.
Yeah.
Jeez, ground yourself.
Remember when you were
ground yourself.
married?
What can I see? Tranquil waterfall, paint on the floor, Master Blake. Okay, I'm grounded. All right. So, anyways,
Hey, that worked out. You're doing it. You're really doing it.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Wait, who am I talking to?
That your inner person.
Remains to be seen. You haven't addressed anybody.
Silver,
Start
what?
talking.
What was that?
What? Huh? Okay. Well, what do you guys want to do? I at this point, I think I'm crazy.
This point?
You've been crazy since that concussion.
I know. Hey, Master Blake, come back over.
Hey, just finished cleaning up the paint. As you look down, there's definitely some paint stains on the ground now. I'll fix that later. Don't worry about it.
Adds character.
So, what's up?
So we're gonna hire a project manager to come finish up the rest of this with the remaining funds. Don't spend any more money. They'll
Okay.
probably be by sometime this week. So
All right,
go
what
over
do you-
some stuff.
What else do you want done? Investor Leaf, as he
I
salutes
want you to return the desk and get some of that money back.
Okay,
'Cause
okay,
That's what we're gonna give to the project manager to work on.
okay.
How much did that desk cost?
300 dollars. Is that it? I didn't show you the best part, and he takes you back over to it, and he
Coin to a Poke Dollar.
he presses a button, and then you hear
It's a standing desk.
as the
You know
desk
what? You should
slowly
keep-
goes. Right?
That's important.
We do also need to hire a secretary at some point.
Yeah, that one can be good. Yeah.
Okay, the desk money goes to the secretary.
I mean, they
Not
probably
all
need
at
like
once.
they probably need a weekly payment.
Mhm.
Yeah, not
Do
all
they-
at once.
Yes.
Most people do like to be paid weekly.
Yeah.
In this
so
economy?
don't give it to her. Don't give it to her all at once. Okay, Master Blake.
Pay her like
that is
$10
the-
an hour. We don't need to
That's-
I
raise
mean,
it.
we'd have to find someone first. You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll make some calls. I'll find some Misty's guy's really good. I'll see if maybe he knows some good secretary. I'm sure they have like a Facebook group, a Pokebook group.
I'm sure. You're right.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'll go undercover to Sabrina's gym next door, and I will try and hire Sabrina's secretary right out from under her. Ah, yes. Hitmonlee,
Maybe it's not.
get my black key.
Sounds
going
like a great
undercover.
idea.
Maybe that's not the best idea.
He's getting his black gi on.
He's got to go. He's got to go stealth mode.
Oh gosh, this is great. I
Well,
love it.
Master.
You know
well,
what? We
Master
might
Blake.
want to see how this plays out. We might just want to see.
I've-
have a blast.
And he's gone. He's gone.
Oh,
He goes into the back. You can hear things falling. You can hear him shouting for Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan to like hand him different things. Kadabra's kind of just floating out in the middle, just kind of like looking around. Will occasionally like catch something telekinetically that gets like thrown out of the way and just like places it down calmly.
Okay, I'm gonna go on my Pokephone. Is that what we're calling it? Poryphone.
It's a Poryphone.
We go on my Poryphone and call up the first, well-known, well-rated, I'll say project manager.
Hello. This is Steven, the most well-known and well regulated project manager. How can I help you today?
You're more well-regulated than the rest of them?
That's our guarantee.
Oh, they guaranteed it.
And if not, you
Wow.
get your money back.
Well, that's good to know.
It
That's
sure
really good.
is.
Okay, well, hey, Steven. Something's very familiar about your name. I can't put my finger on it, but
That's
anyway,
just
so
one of
we
those
have this
faces names.
project. Okay, thanks for your time. I'm gonna hang up, and then I'm gonna call the second.
Well, what
most
about the
well-rated-
guarantee?
The second most well-rated. I
that
didn't
guy
like the
probably
way.
feels
Ring,
great
ring,
afterwards.
ring. Hello, this is Steven. I am also the second most well-known construction manager, and that's how I guarantee it.
Oh, that's perfect. I was
think
just
that's
trying to
allowed.
test out to make sure, because I know that the best people are always number 1 and number 2.
You've
So,
got it. And if you
perfect.
call number 3 and number 4, that's me too.
Well,
It's a bit of a monopoly.
You know what?
Call number 5.
So, Steven, we have this project over here. We're at the Fighting Dojo, and we are working our way up. To
Oh, the unofficial gym of Saffron City?
Exactly, but guess what? We're working our way up to official.
Ooh,
So we got
very
some work to
exciting,
do.
very exciting.
So we need a project manager who can manage the funds and the organization.
How much money are we
of
talking
all-
about here?
What did
How
you
much
say?
money would that be?
You're supposed to tell me.
And the camera slowly crossfades into the next scene after they deal with their, important stuff.
Perfect. Wonderful. I love it.
Comes out to 500 Pokédollars to finish up the project.
Okay, cool.
And an hour has passed in-game as you sit here and have this conversation with this guy, going back and forth with him.
Yep.
I've been staring at the waterfall the entire time.
You feel very peaceful.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Do I get a bonus?
You get inspiration. You can add take advantage on any roll at any point in time once. You can use that at any point in time.
Awesome.
That's great.
On the other hand,
Guys,
Silver, you get disadvantage on your next check because you just went through such a mental task of dealing with the most
Great.
well-known. And Leaf, you get nothing.
Sounds about right.
Perfect. Okay, guys. I think we figured it out. We ironed it out. We got them down to 500, fair price. Everything's going to be handled. I wired him. Well, I didn't wire him. I gave him my payment information. So we're good to go.
Oh, good money bags.
Oh my gosh. I think I need to go back to Sabrina.
Listen,
Oh, yeah. Run
don't
back to Sabrina.
don't hit us with the flamethrower, Spyro. It's okay.
Nice Moneybags reference there.
Mm.
Hey, so what do you guys want to do?
I've made too many decisions already.
You guys
Oh,
want to head
I'm-
towards the guy?
Let's do it.
Cersie Island?
Yep.
I forgot his name. Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's head towards the
Going
guy.
to Queen Cersie Island.
Queen Cersie Island.
We're gonna go see some Targaryens.
So as you take a look at the little device that William gave you, there is just a constant just boop, 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 off to the west of Cinnabar Island. That is just pinging, showing you, hey, this is where you should go.
Oh,
All right. Let's head out.
Moltres, fly!
I was gonna say, are we still like trying to hide
Articuno.
our
Oh.
legendaries, or are we like all good?
You haven't
I
hidden them in a
already-
very long
We,
time.
we were on national
Yeah,
television
you're
with them.
Yeah,
You sure were. Well, at least you. Well, I don't know if it's not a national syndication, not yet.
Oh, just a yeah.
Ooh.
It's region based.
Articuno.
I'm just kidding.
Let's go.
yeah.
Zapdos.
The highlights are national.
They have a
Whoa.
podcast.
They do have a podcast. Yeah. So you hop on the back of your legendary Pokemon. As you do, Eric, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to make sure you're able to get up on top, and you do have disadvantage on your next roll, like I stated.
You said. I'm sorry. You said
You need a dexterity saving throw to make sure you can properly get on top Zapdos.
Dogs. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, you said disadvantage.
With
too.
disadvantage, because I said you had it on your next roll.
Okay, then it's still a 6.
You start to
Thank
fall as Joker goes. He jumps up. He's like, "I'll catch you," and goes right through you, and you just hit the ground. And he goes.
There you go.
Joker puts up a hand to you, Leaf. Right through it,
Ah,
and you jump on the back
little
of your
scout.
legendary birds, and you take flight. Are you heading straight towards the island?
Going right towards that little bleep bleep.
Bleep 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 bleep. As you do start to head in that direction, you do hear the familiar voice of Will, and he goes, "Oh, finally heading that way. Hey, good luck with it. Remember, just gotta deal with Bruno. Also, Josh is doing great. He's only died like 8 more times since you guys left.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
This goes both way, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
How many fingers am I holding up?
It's an audio-based medium here
Great.
using a call.
Just curious if you could see what I was doing.
Oh,
I didn't want you peeking in on me when I'm changing clothes or something.
oh no, that would be highly inappropriate.
That'd be highly inappropriate.
Yeah, no.
Has he died the same time?
Ooh, it's
Every
been a couple different
time.
times. He keeps wanting to be a hero. One time, really sweet, he confessed that he really looks up to you, Leaf, as a hero and
cute.
a mentor. And he confessed his love for your wife.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just a good old Will jab there.
Oh,
That's
that
what happens.
Good. I was thinking about not saving him anymore.
Right, I know, right? Yeah, fun times. Hey, good
You
luck.
know that-
Doink.
And he just
Did you know you're not really married to Yellow, right, Leaf?
I don't tell you about your marriage, Marina.
I don't have one. There isn't one.
One single tear comes down Silver's eye because he's still breaking apart.
Oh, shut up. You want him back to Sabrina
like-
every
he's
time
like-
you get a chance.
He's like,
marital
"Marina
problems,
is your
and I'm
wife.
right.
Marina is not your wife.
Yeah, so you went and sorted out with Sabrina. Good call.
She's a psychic.
Mm-hmm. Frickin' Sabrina. Anyway.
So as you continue to, a couple hours pass as you coast over the different areas of Kanto. You do, while you're flying, you do a couple of text messages come in. Yallo checking up on you all since it's been a couple days since she's heard from you. Like, hey guys, did you guys find Josh yet?
Oh.
I don't respond because I don't text and drive.
You're flying, but
Or
that's fair.
fly.
Very, very, very smart and safe of you. Couple hours later, as you're coasting across, you've passed Cinnabar Island. Off in the distance, you start to see a small dot in the horizon grow larger and larger. And as you get closer, you see an island probably about the size of of the Seafoam Island that you visited where you first encountered Articuno. A large mountain kind of sits in the center of it. As you're coasting along and getting closer, you see no movement or any structures or anything on the island as you're just coasting along.
Oh, we're flying blind.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a circle around the island.
Okay.
Really just hone in.
Make a perception check for me.
Okay. That's what I thought. Double check.
1 hour.
Yeah. So with a 21, as you start to fly around, and you're not seeing anything, but your eyes catch slight movement, and you kind of focus in on it. It looks like there's... It's not an earthquake, because that wouldn't be the easiest to see, but it looks like part of the mountain is slightly vibrating, as if something is happening inside of the mountain that would be causing big vibrations. It actually being a actually make a nature check for me.
Hello?
Nature.
Just him. Just him.
Just him.
I have.
Since you do have like a background in mountaineering and stuff.
Oh yeah. Natural 20, 27.
For a
20.
natural 20, as you look at this, you can see the telltale signs of there is some type of training going on inside with some type of large Pokemon that is causing some kind of just some echoes in the mountain as it like kind of something hits the wall and it breaks. You noticed it's similar when you used Onyx to kind of dig out your secret base as like some of the mountains started to shake and stuff. So there is definitely some presence inside the island. But with your earlier perception check, you don't see any wild Pokemon on this island.
Alright, I'm gonna relay all that and basically just tell everybody. So it doesn't seem like there's anything living on top, but there's definitely something inside. Something's moving earth underneath the mountain.
Well, if there's anything we know about these mountain dwellers, it's that they're probably inside. Like Will, probably doing the same kind of stuff, and that's why they're
You know, that's a good point. Maybe they're probably, you know, just passionately hugging. Is that what you're getting at?
No.
Hmm.
No.
Oh no, right? Okay, no, but you have a good point. They're probably digging for more of the.
You got passionate
Or
hugging
maybe
on mine?
they're making a secret base.
Maybe they're making a
Oh,
secret
snap.
base. Regardless, somebody's under there, or something's under there, moving a lot of earth around. I can see it, but there's nothing on top.
Alright, how do we get in? Is there an entrance?
This is a joke. I toss Onyx out and dive bomb into the island.
There will be now. You didn't see one as you were flying around it, and this isn't a volcano, so there's not like an open to the top of it.
Why don't we just land on the ground and have Onyx dig us a hole?
Yeah, we could definitely
Just
do
walk
that.
out.
Sorry, we do have Pokemon who can help us do these
Yeah.
kinds of things, so.
I got my gat in my pocket too in case anything happens.
Is that a nickname you've given a ground Pokemon?
Yep.
Fair enough. So you head down and land.
Yeah.
You land onto the ground, and it's weird at first. Just it's a very quiet as far as the normal sounds you'd be used to hearing with wild Pokemon moving around. And as you kind of sit there, you do feel shake, like a slight quake here and there. There is something big going on inside this mountain.
All right, I'm gonna return Zapdos and then toss out Ani.
Onyx.
I'm gonna say, all right. Do you feel those tremors?
And Onyx kind of like drops completely flat on the ground and like slowly rotates, and head pops up and kind of like points towards the mountain with its tail.
You're gonna have to talk to him if you don't forget.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, why not? It lasts an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my ability, my deep connection. So I'll use one of those per long rest, and go ahead and talk and be like, what does it seem? What does it feel like to you? Does it seem big?
Feels like digging. And Eric, like, the voice is very like gravelly, like it feels like two rocks like rubbing against one another.
Talking to
I was gonna say,
As
is this the
Onyx
first
speaks.
time he's talked to Onyx?
This is the first time you have talked to Onyx.
Oh, by the way, I can talk to you.
It's good for a long time. We just
I've been
haven't-
with you for a while now.
Joker has mentioned that before, and Joker's like, ha! Kind of like doing. I imagine Joker's a bit of a Wobbuffet, just kind of like pops out of the Pokeball every now and again. He goes, ha ha, and then slips back inside.
Yeah, he does whatever he wants. Yeah, it's not because I haven't wanted to talk to you. It never really came up. Where typically, I mean, I talk to you all the time, but it's not like this,
It is okay, small rock.
Wait, did you say small Brock or small rock?
Rock. You
Okay.
are of a small rock. You are built mighty like a rock, but small.
Like a rock.
Like a pebble.
Also like a rock. I
My
shall
little
call
pebble.
you the Pebble.
My little pebble.
You know what? I can't even complain. I haven't talked to you this whole time, so you know what? I get that. All right. Well, can we all hop up on top of your back and then maybe ride over there? We don't want to get too close to anything dangerous, but we might want to dig down and.
We can
See what we
certainly
can
do
find.
that, Pebble. And kind of like lowers himself fully to the ground.
I love all this. He's hilarious.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna hop one.
Leaf and Marina, you follow suit?
I hop up on Daddy Rock.
Nope.
Get it, Rock Boy.
What is
Rock.
Onyx's nickname?
It's just Onyx. It was
Ani, was it?
Ani at one time.
It was Ani at one point. Oh,
And we-
did you just
and he
change it?
wrote-
I'm fine with Ani. I think something happened when it updated.
Oh,
To be
gotcha.
honest with you.
So Ani kind of like starts to slowly submerge, using the tip of its head to make sure it's giving you guys enough of a kind of pocket at the top, so that way you aren't immediately just hitting the head with rock. As he slowly goes underground, it's coming from this way. How close do you want me to go towards it, Pebble?
Why don't you keep saying your name?
I'm
My
gonna
little
yell-
pebble.
Well, maybe not yell. I'd say just keep going until a couple of things. If we hit a cavern, or if you notice that something changes about the digging, if you think that they notice that we're coming.
I can do that. And slowly just starts going further and further. And what ability does your Onyx have?
Trimmer sense.
What abilities?
Yeah.
Trimmer sense.
Like it should be on the just on like one of the pages.
Sense is tremor sense, 120 feet.
Okay.
I'm trying to see. Rockhead Pokemon takes no recoil damage. Sturdy, when taking damage equal to half or more of your current HP, roll a d4. On result of 3 or 4, have the damage dealt. So that's all that I'm seeing on here.
Okay. Perfect. So as Onyx just continues to come through, he slowly comes to a stop and goes, "There's a cavern up ahead. I can feel the rock starting to give."
What do you guys want to head into this cavern that's ahead of us? How close is the digging to this cavern?
Close, but not in here. It feels far. It's difficult to gauge.
Okay. Alright, let's just go.
Yeah.
And he slowly cresses back down before you've kind of been traveling for a few minutes, and it's dark. There's light coming from behind you where you started on the grass outside, but as you kind of come through, Onyx breaks in as light kind of starts to come into the tunnel as he pulls you out into this large cavern, probably about 30 feet high, maybe about 100 or 20 or so feet long, with just lights kind of around the top of it, that you would kind of see in like a mine, kind of like rope lights, kind of like up around, circling it. You see a few tables spread throughout, a couple of pieces of equipment, and you don't see any one or any Pokemon, but it looks like this is definitely lived in.
Is it dark?
No, it's the lights. All the lights are on.
Same here. That is for certain.
Thank you, Ani. I'm gonna let you get some rest for now.
Thank you, Pebble.
Onyx seems very passive aggressive.
I feel like it's more. I just think, especially when you said gravelly voice, I just think Transformers, like very unaware of the social dynamic.
Roll out.
I figured at this point we could probably keep walking down the cavern and the tunnel.
Would be embarrassing if not. You gotta pull him.
We should go home.
Let's leave. What if we left?
All right,
What if we just left?
you guys do whatever you want. All right, I'll just follow. Okay.
All of you make a perception, or
Perception.
make a perception check for me. Because you're just kind of like taking a quick glance, unless you want to investigate these things and spend a couple minutes actually looking at everything. Then you can add your investigative modifier.
A 15 for perception from me.
An 8.
Because I just got berated.
15.
Okay, so the two 15s, good old Leaf with a nat 1.
An 8.
It's a natural 1.
An 8.
You got a little dust in your eyes, so you're just kind of spending a lot of time trying to blink through that. Your right eye is really tearing up from all the rock and dust in your eyes, but you know, you play it off pretty well.
Just thinking about Josh.
Silver and Marina, as you guys are looking around, quick glances, you do see a couple things that catch your eye. There is a healing machine in this cavern, similar to one that you have hijacked for your secret base. You also see a few computer monitors spread throughout, a couple different tables with paperwork, some filing cabinets. This looks like a main base of operation. And as you guys are all kind of looking around, it takes you a few seconds to notice it, but the vibrations have stopped.
Guys, do you notice that? I don't know if we've been spotted yet, but maybe they're taking a break, or maybe they know that somebody's coming.
What time is it?
About 3 p.m. at this point.
It might be their lunch break.
Could be.
It's a miserable lunchtime.
Might be a unionized break.
Yeah, you know, maybe they didn't clock in until, you know, they didn't start at 9, so they aren't going to take lunch at 12.
Yeah,
you know?
they probably have several unionized breaks.
Depends on the union.
Depends on the union.
Right, exactly.
Can I see from where I'm standing? Can I see anywhere else in this cavern or?
So in this there's the few tables spread throughout the healing machine, and down there are a few connecting tunnels throughout. It looks like this was a very rushed job, and it was just kind of cleaned out. It doesn't look like anyone's kind of come back to clean up this area. So there are a few you kind of glance over and you're like, oh, that's a tunnel. Oh no, that immediately dead ends. That hasn't gone anywhere yet.
See if someone was coming.
You don't see anyone coming right now. Just from that. You want to look around and search some more of these tunnels from a distance. You could.
Or is that me?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well.
Hey, by the way, little baby girl is on my back or your back?
I believe you've had the backpack on yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna look back. Little baby girl, you alright?
I'm gonna pull out my.
You can still talk to her. Oh, right. Togepi can't talk.
I can put a couple of berries out of my food bag. Joker.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, boss?
You wanna do your little invisible stealth thing? Go around, see if you can spot anything important or dangerous.
They'll never see me coming.
I was gonna have Abra do, but go ahead, steal my thunder. It's
Do you wanna-
It's all cool.
Hey, Joker.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can you assist with Marina's Abra and let Abra do most of the work?
For sure.
No,
For sure.
I don't
for sure.
need your pity help.
Don't listen.
I don't need your
It's not.
pity help.
It's not pity.
It's pity.
This is your first time
If
Abra's
marital
ever
spat.
gone out on the.
Yeah.
So, it's what?
But Abra helped us in the
Yeah.
somewhere.
In the somewhere.
Well, let Joker and Abra go together.
Fine, Abra.
Listen, two
Go.
minds are better than one.
Hey, Abra, go with Joker and scout the place. Sneaky. Sneaky.
Will do. So here's Eric.
Wow.
So here's Silver. You hear Abra looks up and Joker goes, "Yeah, hey, you want to go do some scouting?" That sounds what? I don't have a good voice for this. I really don't have a good voice for this. I committed.
Sounds wonderful.
I committed to a voice, and then like 3 words in, I was like, oh, this isn't it. This isn't Abra.
I was gonna say,
Abra
wow,
sounds like Pennywise.
your Abra is quite posh.
Yeah.
He's a posh boy.
Abra just nods its head. I'm not sure if it wants to commit to a voice just yet.
That's the easy way
And
out.
It sure is.
Let me do my character
Let
voice.
me do a character voice here, and Abra disappears in a bamf. Like, you guys see the word bamf appear as Abra teleports away.
Are we on a cartoon now?
You sure are. This is the cartoon episode.
Wait a minute.
My eyes
You're
wide
not in this episode.
Will never took us out of the simulation.
And Joker
Secret
just kind of floats down into the floor. What are the 3 of you doing?
Okay.
So I feel
I'm
like
gonna
you
look at-
two need to really talk about your emotions, because you were married for like 9 years, and now I feel like it's a little awkward now being the third person here. So tell me how you feel.
I'm not doing this.
I feel that I'd love to get out of this mountain alive.
I'm just gonna start looking at all the stuff around as I slowly walk further down the tunnel.
I wanted to look at paperwork
Uh,
on the desk.
both
filing cabinets.
both of you can make an investigation check for me. It's up to you if you want to roll it with disadvantage, if you are also a little consumed with the feeling of your fake marriage. It's up to you. That it's your character. How are they feeling about this?
So I got a 7.
4.
7 and a 4. As you look at these papers, you are just like you know when you're really mad about something and you are just looking at stuff and you see words but you just aren't taking them in. It's kind of what you're doing, and you're just kind of like talking back to each other as you do this. Leaf, you're kind of just standing here at the opposite end, just yeah.
And then I turn towards the camera and go,
Just nod your head at it, give a little shrug.
and then I follow them down the block.
And as you guys are walking, as you kind of glance off to the side, there are a few of these tunnels that it looks like they start, but maybe go about 5 or so feet in, and then stop as if it's potential future expansions. A few of the tunnels do start to go somewhere, and you don't fully see where they go unless you want to follow them. After you've walked this full place, there are four tunnels, 2 on each side, that seem to go deeper into the mountain.
Do they both have the same amount of lights?
Yeah. The all 4 tunnels have the same string lights, just
Are
running
there-
down them.
Railroad tracks in this?
You don't see any railroad tracks.
So nothing they would transport rocks of coil or ores or stuff in. You know what
you
I
don't
mean?
see
Or
any.
tracks.
No, I know what you mean. You don't see any. But I like where your
No
head's at.
diamond ore, no coal.
I pick up a rock
Okay.
and I throw it down the left tunnel.
Okay, make a strength check for me. So you throw this rock.
My strength is plus 80. Wow, what a good strength. An 8.
So you throw this rock. It doesn't go very far into the tunnel. It kind of hits the ground, rolls a few times, kicks off another rock, flips into the air, and hits the wall, and then rests on the ground maybe 10 or so feet deep. As you kind of look around.
It's not a real tunnel. We should go down the right one.
But you're there, and at this point, poofing in behind you is Abra, who looks up as Joker drops out and goes, "Hey, there's you guys are really loud. There's definitely someone coming." And Aber just kind of like shakes their head, like,
I hide behind a rock.
the silver.
Which
Marina?
one are they coming down? The main one?
And Joker points over to the tunnel that Tyler just threw a rock down. That Leaf just threw a rock into.
Alright,
I'm gonna throw.
hide
I'm
down-
also keep talking.
I go down one of the branches that's kind of around a corner or something like that.
Okay.
Something where I can duck down into. Is there lights down all of them?
Yes, there are these like string lights running around all the top. So the main cavern's like 40 feet tall. These tunnels are only about like 10 to 12 feet tall, and the lights are near the top of the crowd, about like 10 feet up.
Okay, I throw on my disguise bandana, and then I duck down one of the tunnels that I might be able to hide down.
Okay.
That's not directly in the light.
And if you're hiding, you can make a stealth check for me.
I'm gonna throw out Ditto, have it transform into a sand slash,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell it to pretend like it's digging and making the noise.
Okay. All right.
Like
So
it's
a sand slash appears and just starts like digging in.
16.
Well, I got a 4
I got a 4 as well.
on my.
Marina, where are you
spell.
hiding at?
Under the desk.
Okay. Solid. So
Back
you just,
in the gym.
yeah.
Oh.
Go back to the desk and no, Tyler, all of the tables that are out here.
Are these made of boxwood?
Yep. So as you're like a few tense moments pass, as you all start to hear footsteps come closer, and from Marina, from your vantage point under the table, you see someone as they walk in. Like you can see them from afar, but from your vantage point, you can't make out too much other than this is a buff dude who's walking in, no shirt on, got some ripped up jeans on, and walks into the room and looks around, sees the sand slash, looks both ways. What are you doing here, little buddy? Didn't think we had any other Pokemon on this island. Thought we relocated all of you. What you doing? Sandslash just like digging. He goes, All right, come here, buddy. Pokemon area is over this way. Come on. What a
Can I control it?
Yeah, you left Adamino with instructions.
He's gonna run back from where we came from.
Come on. And as he like starts to say that, looks up and sees this giant, or not giant, it's probably only like 5 or 6 feet hole. That
I'm gonna jump up behind him and knock him out.
Okay. Make
I'm gonna pick up one of the rocks.
Yeah,
and
make
hit
it
him in the back of the head with it.
Make an attack throw with advantage.
Okay.
Just be an unarmed
What do-
strike.
What is that though? Is it
Just roll and
strength?
add your strength modifier.
Oh no. Hermione.
I have a
12.
plan if this doesn't work.
12.
Uh,
When I make my move, you'll be free to check the king.
Yeah. It's damage to 1 plus your strength modifier, and you were proficient with unarmed strikes. So what was your roll?
12.
Oh my.
That hits AC. I think.
Okay.
Let me go back. Let me check his AC.
And it's a D4.
No, it does not hit his AC. His AC is
Oh.
14. I thought it was 12. I did not have that screen pulled up. So
I
as you
did a roll -1 because that's my strength.
as you come in to punch, an instinctive arm like pops up and catch it because were you punching or throwing?
I was hitting.
Hitting when the rock comes up and like catches your arm as it comes in to like hit him in the back with the rock, and he like grabs your arm and kind of like twists you away. And he, hello. Should have figured that. How can I help you? Yeah. You want to put that down? And you see in front of you, Silver, this dude, buff, long, purplish hair that is kind of like tied up into a ponytail that cascades down, giant mutton chops. On his wrist are two spiked bracelets, and then his jeans with that has some holes in them, and barefoot, just standing there.
Bruno? Sounds like a Bruno. Silencio!
Silencio, Bruno!
Okay. I'm going to whisper shout, Joker, Nightshade on the ball, or on the bald guy, on the buff guy.
on the buff bald guy. Alright, go ahead and roll for an attack on him.
Joker's gonna hit me. He's betrayed me.
Okay, so it's
because you think you're the buff guy?
You're not the buff
It's
guy.
you said it's a wisdom save?
Okay. No, hold on, I haven't said anything yet, but he 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. On a hit, the ghost damage is equal to plus the user's level. What? Okay. It's 1d12
Okay.
plus 12.
Okay.
So,
Roll that damage.
22.
Ooh, a nice, huge opening hit that you've just hit onto this unarmed man. And as he, how does Joker go about doing this hit?
Okay, so it's a necrotic wave of dark energy. So what I imagine is okay.
So he's just kind of
So,
turned Leaf away and is kind of like looking at him. Veins are
Right,
like
yeah.
kind of bulging as this muscular dude's just standing there.
He's facing him, right?
Yeah, he's like looking
they're-
at Leaf, which is towards your direction.
And there can't be too much space between them, besides like a slight kind of like knocking off.
Yeah.
Since he tried to hit him, so maybe like 4 feet
Yeah.
or something like that. So, I imagine that Joker just comes up through in between them, right in front of his face, and then kind of just does like jazz hands hilariously, and then a necrotic wave hits him in the face.
And it just, and he kind of like drops to a knee, and as he does, he like looks up at you, Leaf, and you see a flash of motion for a second as you see him pull out from behind his back a nunchuck. And as he flips it out, you see on either end is a Pokeball, and as he flips this nunchuck that extends out further, he's going to go ahead and make an attack on you, because he assumes you're the one doing this. So that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Ding, ding, ding. Well, with my tower shield and my half plate that I'm wearing, barely hits.
So you take 8 points of damage. And as he does, as it kind of like hits onto you, if time was to slow and zoom in, as this nunchuck hits against you, the Pokeball is pushed into and opened, and an Onyx comes popping out of this Pokeball as the nunchuck kind of like continues its spin and comes back to him as this Onyx appears. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay.
Cool. So, initiative, Tyler.
14, and it's Ditto.
Okay, you got your Ditto out. It's currently still Sandslash, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't have time to change it.
So Tyler out of 14. Eric, what you got?
7 with Joker.
Ooh.
He's
Okay.
already out.
And Ariana, what do you got?
I got 14, and I'm going to use I forgot. Electric, there's nothing to rock, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Articuno.
Oh, okay.
That's effective.
Yeah, yep. And he's also from a point of like, oh. So as time kind of slows down here, he whips out this nunchuck, hitting Leaf kind of in the shin. No, because he's knelt down, so he doesn't hit you in the face. Right in the shin, and as it does, it hits the Pokeball, throwing out an Onix that kind of like pushes you back. As this Onix roars out, and Bruno kind of like slowly rises and goes, "You've messed with the wrong person." And as he does, the Sand Slash turns around and he sees it. Silver, do you like make your presence known?
We should probably get information.
I'm trying to think if everyone else has yet or not. Leaf obviously is.
Leaf is the only one that, as far as you're aware, that Leaf.
Are you
well,
sure?
Actually, you would know nothing because you're around the corner. Leaf, you, as far as you know, he only has seen you.
How did he see me?
Because he saw you. When you tried to punch him.
I mean, so I know something's going on. Obviously, I saw him, but I didn't see him right now. So at this point, I would say I'll stand up, and I kind of slowly walk around the corner, ominously, quote unquote. I still have the bandana on, so I'm not recognized.
And then as you do, like, Joker kind of floats up a bit more, and he goes,
Yeah.
2-on-1, I see. Kind of like cracks his knuckles. Marina, what are you doing? Do you come out from under the table and like throw out Articuno, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stay on top of the table and say, "You thought it was 2-on-1? Well, guess what? Articuno, go!"
And Articuno like pops out, and as it does, a chill fills the entire cave from its icy presence. As Bruno like looks around. Well,
We can do this. We just need some information, though.
what information are you looking for? As he like flourishes his nunchucks back and like steps into a fighting pose.
Do you know a will?
Yes.
Can you elaborate?
Work with him. He used to. He's a bit of a dick. Not my favorite. Do you know?
He sends his regards.
And like you punch his Onix, who's in between the two of you. He sends his regards for what?
Jokes.
I didn't have a plan to get this far. I gotta be honest with you.
Oh, I know what this is. It's a takeover, isn't it? Is that what this is? And he flourishes his nunchucks again, and as he does, he slaps the other side against the other end of his nunchuck against his wrist, where it pops and engages the other Pokeball as a twin Onix pops out of that one and appears next to him. As he looks around with his natural 20 initiative. Also, as he gets ready to start the fight, just as a fun little added bit, so his special nunchucks that he has here, which has a Pokeball on either end with a Pokeball inside of it, the trainer can use their action to quickly toss out their Pokemon. At this point, he has done it with the second Onix, which gives the Pokemon initiative on their first attack, due to the quick flourish of the Pokemon coming out. Only for this second Onix here. But that is where we'll bring tonight's episode to a close. As you all stand around in this cave, Pokemon at the ready, Bruno in a pose with his nunchucks, with two twin Onixes kind of just looking at all of you. as he
Dang.
just kind
That's
of
yummy.
chuckles to himself. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please let us know in the comments down below. We'll try and, not go too long in between our next episode, but, life happens sometimes. So we'll see what we can do. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.